Welcome, SRA Nation. Welcome to Sim Racing Alliance GT3 Main Series Season 16.
It's going to be a wonderful race here tonight. We got some great action here.
He's gonna look on the inside. He's gonna dive. There's a Mercedes. Oh no!
I mean, these two drivers side by side, it's not going to be, it's exactly what you want to see behind you. Spins his wheels, and that's going to be prime time attacking opportunity.
Oh, and he's gonna try to stick it inside.
Oh, no contact. Oh my god!
And we're off and away for SRA.
Let's say hello, lords and ladies, but hi, hello, SRA Nation. Welcome to round 4 of season 17 for Division 1. We are at Zolder, and I see that I had something to fix and I forgot to fix it. I'm joined by Adam. Adam in the booth. Sorry for the weird pronunciation of your name today. The Adam.
No, it sounded good.
Okay, good. All right. Something coming out. So we're at Zolder tonight. How do you feel? Let's talk about Zolder.
Zolder tonight, and keyword at night. We are racing in the darkness. I think qualifying is going to be right at sunset going into the night. But yeah, I think this is an interesting circuit. Not one of my personal favorites, but it's a very challenging one. I think a lot of people don't like it because
It's hard.
I don't think it's because of the chicanes. The chicanes are very tough.
Yeah.
I was actually looking through the history of the circuit layout of Zolder, and interestingly enough, the circuit used to have no chicanes. So
they did the chicanes
the first
to slow it
chicane at turn
down.
5, the one at 7, and the last ones at 10 and 11, or at 11, those used to not be chicanes. It used to be a straight run from 4 down into turn 7 and then turn 8, and then from turn 9 to turn 1, that was a complete straight with that same little jag. Then they did in the 70s when they Formula One raced here for a few years. They added a chicane at the final corner, but it wasn't quite as tight as it was. It was a lot looser, I guess you were using the opposite turn. Then also turn 1 used to be a bit further back, and it was a lot tighter. It was closer to a hairpin, as to opposed to about the 90-degree corner that we have now, which I honestly did not know. So I'm glad I looked that up and I saw that.
You know, I think if it
this
didn't have the chicanes, it would be super duper boring.
Oh, yes, it would
like,
not be fun to drive on at all.
No, I like this track.
No, it would be awful. Yeah, it's not my favorite, but I think it provides a good test for our drivers. But yeah, let's roll through the track layout. So a pretty short run from the final corner into turn 1. Very important to carry a good amount of speed, but it's not the most important corner because it's a very short run in turn 2, where from there down into 4, you're full throttle. You got to be really good on the throttle out of turn 2. Otherwise, you're going to understeer out and you're just going to kill all your momentum and put yourself under attack, potentially into turn 5, the first chicane. Turn 4, also on the exit, a very easy corner to go off track and catch the gravel and kill all of your momentum, or just go completely off into the gravel. This is where the pain starts at turn 5. Very high curbs, very tight chicane, very difficult to go too wide through there. So our drivers are going to have to be very patient on lap 1. And then again, on the curbing themselves, got to be brave. You got to hit them just right. Otherwise, you're going to unsettle the car and you're going to have a good shot at a spin, or if you're lucky, just completely killing your momentum and losing some positions. And then what you can't see on the track map is from 5 to 6, you're going uphill and then back downhill. And then you have to spot your braking into turn 7, the second chicane. Again, this one not as difficult with the curbing, but it's very, very, very easy to get an off track through this chicane. I think it's any if you go all 4 off at either parts of the chicane, you will get a track cut. No matter what you do, time gain, time loss doesn't matter. And then from there, out of 7, you have to be a little patient there in turn 8. Again, another good chance to extend off track, and this time at least there's not gravel, it's just grass, but it's still a tricky spot and it's not a place you want to extend on. And then in turn 9, probably the single tightest corner that isn't a chicane on the track, you can go too wide through here. The car on the outside is pretty much always going to lose out, just because of the nature of the next corner at turn 10, which not necessarily a corner because you are going flat out, but it's really, you can get too wide through there, but it's mostly a 1 car lane through there. And then into the final corner, turn 11, the last chicane. It's a bit between the first 2 chicanes as far as the curbs go. The curbs are high, but not as high as turn 5. And also the pit lane entrance is also right there at the first part of the chicane. So you will go straight into the pit lane. So drivers are going to have to be aware of what the cars around them are doing, because the car in front of you is not pitting and you want to pit. You got to be careful. You don't want to run in the back of them because they're braking. But yeah, after that, through turn 11, a very short run back into turn 1.
Awesome. So, well, they're still doing a little bit of tire warming up and practicing. We can look at where our driver standings are after 3 rounds of racing. We have Anton sitting at the top spot for the Italian Brain Rot team. He has a total of 223 points. And right behind him is Tiago Dinarte, holding 198 points for the Please Break Turn 1 team. And is that very close? Yeah, 6 points behind that, we got Renato Dornelas tied with Andrew Rados for the 3rd position in there. He'll be followed by Jeremy Mercer with 172 points. Omar. You know, Adam, I can't pronounce anything today.
Escorcia.
You know, no, I was like Armor Escorcia. No, it's Omar.
Oh, you said Armor.
I'm like, I can't say anyone's name right. Not when it's right in front of me. John Laz is holding the 7th spot with 148 points, tied with Michael Menning there. Chandler Williams has the 9th spot, 137 points, and he's followed by Arct, who has 130. And if we look at our silver, actually, Danny Durant is holding our silver lead.
Yeah.
118.
Yeah, it was moving week at SRA, so we had some people go up and down divisions, but also with that, we have drivers moving up and down from silver to gold or vice versa. Chandler Williams, our previous silver leader in the championship, has been moved up to gold. And yeah, so Danny Durant has reaped that and taking over the silver lead. But I mean, Adam Krolakowski is just 1 point behind him, and then Noah McCumber is just 8 points behind Krolakowski. So that silver fight is on. And I mean, Fire Queso, 80 total points right now, 29 behind McCumber. He's not out of it either.
Nope.
And I mean, neither would Ethan Marvin or Kevin Blanchett. So, and also, as we like to point out, this does factor in the drop round. So all of our drivers will have their worst finishing position, which includes a DNS or DNF, which would be a 0 included. So right now, things can get shaken up just by someone having a bad result or a good result. So we could see a lot of jumping, especially with our silver drivers.
And there's Fire Queso in there too, kind of hiding in between that sea of gold between Noah and Ethan. Let's see the rest of our group. We have a couple drivers look like they never showed up. You have 0. Down at the end. Oh, shame.
Yeah, unfortunate.
So, but anyway, we'll hop over to team standings. They'll be out qualifying very soon. Adam, I'll let you run the team standings while I piddle over here.
Yeah, in P1, we have the Italian Brain Rot team of Anton Rushovic and Omar Escorcia. In P2, we have Please Break T1, Diago Dinarte, and Chandler Williams. In P3, we have TSE with Jeremy Mercer and Peter O'Brien. And fourth, we have Vacuum Racing, which is Renato Dornelis and Wilson Fernandez. And then rounding out our top 5, we have Mr. Sir and Guy Manperson, aka Team Fake Name, aka the NPCs. And then we also have Madhouse Racing, Richie Rascals with Jacob Hall and Noah McCumber, followed by the NWSR Rados ×2 with Andrew Rados and Greg Rados, the Lambo King, Timon and Pumbaa with Dan Cran and Gomer Wilson, and then ninth we have Kelvin Lau and Jeff Spangler with the MHR Jeff's BS. Don't we all know it? And then rounding out our top 10, CMXMH, Chip Motorsports, Madhouse Racing, Stewart's Nightmare, Joel Moffat, and Fire Queso.
Awesome. Now, they are out on track. They are doing stuff. Nothing too exciting yet, as they've just started qualifying and they're getting that first, like, warm-up lap in here.
Yeah, I think... Oh, yeah, no, they are... Because they can't go out until 20, so yeah, this will be their out lap.
Yeah, we'll just hang out on the bonnet of Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, while we're waiting for that, I'll let's see who of our silver drivers have put in some heaters on the leaderboard. So Adam Kulikowski was the best in the Mustang with 26.9. That had him P10 overall. That also includes some of our faster drivers putting in bop times with cars that they aren't racing in. But then we have... I saw Fire Queso on the leaderboard. Go in 28th overall with a 27.2. And then Don Bellinger after that with a 27.3. Ethan Marvin, Noah McCumber, Jacob Rogers, and Movo all belling it after that. So yeah, it will be interesting to see our silver drivers can get up to.
Oh, there's that sun in your eyes.
Yeah,
Not
it's
too
so
bad.
close to going down.
But it's not
I
in
do
a
wonder-
horrible spot this time.
No, it's actually in a pretty favorable position. But I think we'll see what it looks like going into that last chicane. It might be tricky, but I don't think so. I think it'll be fine. I think the pit buildings will be blocking it.
We'll see in a minute.
Pretty good there for Rogers through the second chicane.
I think the second chicane
Really
was
nice.
always hard for me to get it right. I always lost time at that one.
For me, it's because there's no good braking marker going into that corner, because there's really not a great, like, just right off the track feature to use as a braking marker. So it's, for me at least, maybe I'm just not smart enough to figure it out, but yeah, that's why I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Krolikowski right to the top with 27.7, almost half a second clear of the field at the moment. John Archie P2, Brian Anderson P3.
Diego, that's because it is not LMU. Wondering about our...
That's it. You just said, oh.
Sure.
Yeah, because you haven't been here in the chat every week so far this season.
Oh, I thought you were going to make some joke about him not racing.
Oh, no, that's just low-hanging fruit.
At this point. Max Simmons goes up to P2 now with that run. That was a good one for him.
And Worley shot to P3.
Let's get some other big movers.
Simmons. Yeah, Simmons did join Krolikowski in the 27, so that's good to see for him at least.
Yeah, you do. All right, Queso hops up to P3, just barely missing that 27. But he's going to give it all he got. John Archie takes that from Queso, bumping him back down to 4. see, Bellinger is over a second up. We'll see how he does.
Arjun, I do race sometimes, just not on ACC.
Well, see, that's what Diego's argument is, though. He said he's racing in LMU, so...
Oh, yeah, and that's why I'm not calling Diego out for not racing. He's racing, he's just not racing ACC, and I don't blame him.
Okay. Well, I will. Because I don't race in anything. Oh, y'all are.
Krolakowski was 0.3 up.
He was.
And it all bled away. I wonder what happened there. Yeah, it must have been probably maybe understeered out, coming out of the second chicane, going into the hairpin at turn 8.
Matt Comber took his pole position. Now with a 27.6. Yeah.
The good news is this is...
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. Now, the good news, Fire Queso are the top by almost 2.5 tenths. 27.4, big lap for Queso.
Queso's on fire.
Nice.
Idaho. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get this one. Ethan Marvin up almost a half a second on his. See? I can't come join you in LMU. I no longer have the equipment.
And I refuse because they only have like 10 tracks in the game and they're never going to add more than like 15. So, no, I'm good. And all the DLC is expensive, so nah, I'll stick to iRacing on my own time.
You do own my wheel now, Diego. How is it? Are you enjoying it still?
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, Arjun has my yeah. We I think we sold most of it to all SRA members.
SRA members. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, where'd he go?
I'm glad it's been treating you well, Diego. Oh, yeah, the Leos. I really like that.
Ethan Marvin to P2. And Krolakowski was 2/10 up and lost it all again.
Oof.
Or no, I think he crossed the line. I think he finished a lap. That's why. Okay. But I do think he lost. He is a couple tenths up now. And Queso has invalidated his current lap, but I think he'll get one more for sure. Marvin also invalidated.
Krolakowski up by quite a good chunk.
Yeah, I think he is the fastest of the silver drivers. He just needs to put this lap together.
Yes.
We can see the sector times that he has the pace.
He does. Got a good exit on that one. He's going up.
Looking very good right now.
Yep. Ooh, that's nice. Hairpin. Gain some time in there. Coming out. And we'll see how he makes it through this chicane. This one I always have some trouble on the exit with. But he did not have trouble this time on the exit. And he's going to get that half a second and go to pole.
Yeah.
27.2. Nice.
Wow, very nice lap. I think that...
Good job.
Not quite as quick as he was in the hot lap leaderboard, but still a very, very nice lap. It also could have been a much more rubbered-in track.
Yeah.
He also does have one more shot at it, so...
There's that, too.
Our drivers do have until the 10-minute mark, and any lap that they are on, they have to finish. And if they have finished that lap, then they have to return to the pits. And our gold drivers will begin leaving. As you can see them lined up there.
Yep. Fernandez takes the P3 spot with that lap of his.
Oh, Krolikowski has ended it, so he's calling it quits. So if anyone can eclipse him, he will not have a chance to respond.
Nope. But I don't.
The way things really. Ethan Marvin was. Oh, he was just 2/10 up, and he lost a 10th.
Bellinger also 2/10, but 2/10 is not enough to really give Krolikowski anything to worry about.
Marvin with what? There was just like 4 yellows got thrown at the same time.
Yeah, they're all just calling it quits.
Yeah,
enough.
I think some guys were going for it. Maybe made mistakes. Maybe they ran out of fuel. No, that was very funny. They just all came out at the same time. But yeah, they all returned. Felipe Anton is still out on a lap. My race control is showing it. There he is.
There we go. Our lone
I'll
Bentley.
keep that in the pip through the last 2 corners. This should get him a few positions, I believe. Yeah, from 19th to 16th. Very, very nice. But yeah, that's Krolikowski on provisional pole, followed by Fire Queso, followed by Wilson Fernandez for our top 3, and then John Archie and Noah McCumber rounding out our top 5. I suppose I can get the pip onto a gold driver.
Sure.
Yeah, and then as we did on our silver outlap, we can do the same with our gold outlap. As far as the car that they are driving in, Anton had put in the fastest lap on the leaderboard, followed by Tiago Donarte by a whole 5 thousandths. Yes, 5 thousandths. And then, oh boy, we gotta go down to Rados and Laz in the Honda. So I think, and the fastest time overall was Michael Manning in the Honda. So, which he is not racing. He's in the 488 GT Evo. So the Honda might be strong here tonight.
Might be. No, I thought Diego was doing the halftime show.
Oh, no,
I mean, I remember just asking. I thought he signed up for it.
I mean, I know he's not Puerto Rican, but he is, you know, he's not quite Bad Bunny. He's just like annoying Bunny, maybe? I don't know.
Oh.
Doug's doing the halftime show. I mean, we could sell tickets to that for sure.
Yep.
Richard said he isn't Bad Bunny, he's just bad.
I think Diego comes here for the roasting.
Yeah, I think he loves it. And here we go. Should have laps coming in. Kelvin Lau. Oh, Chandler Williams at P3. Kelvin Lau P4. Mr. Snur P9. Coming in very quick.
Coming in hot.
Yeah, Chandler Williams showing why he got that gold promotion right away. Rados up to P3, the highest gold driver so far.
Mr. Honda himself, Rushevich, takes the pole position, 126.8.
Wow, on his banker.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. That's, I think we're might be interviewing Anton again this week. Wow, that's crazy. Almost 4/10 clear of the field on his banker lap. I remember back in my day when I drove the 488 GT Evo, the car wasn't even drivable around here because you hit that first chicane and it was just race over.
You sound old now, Mr. Back in my day. All right, Grandpa.
I think it was like season 9, the season that ruined the entire Grid Thieves conglomerate we all essentially all quit the season because we all drove the 488, and we were just like, we can't drive this car anymore. Oh man, pre-bop days, those were the times.
Yeah.
Denarte only up to P10 so far. Laz up to P3, Mercer P4, and Anton invalidated that second flyer, so he looks like he's just backed out of it and it's gonna reset on this next one.
Mr. Sir. He's up on his.
Oh,
they both
at the
grabbed
same
Mr. Sir
time.
at the same time. Look at that. Maybe that's like it's either the double curse or they cancel each other out, so he'll be
right.
good. Arjun in here with his own copy pasta for today. That brings Mr. Sir. Go, Sir. Guy man person.
Sanchez is going to cross the line. He's going to go up to P2 as well.
Woo.
Let's go.
Fight for P2. We're not going to worry about P1. If you want to win a race and get screen time, you have to give us something to watch. So.
Yeah, Arjun, if you had been paying attention when we were talking during the outlap, I mentioned Anton did a 26.5. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, you do have to finish first to win it. You know.
Denarte's up big. I think he just went pole. He did. 26.765, 17,000, sorry. Anton's up on that marginally, but he's got...
all he needs is a marginal up.
Oh, and Denarte already invalidated his next lap, so he's gonna...
He did.
Better have fuel for another.
You've got that.
I assume he will, but... Anton doesn't... Oh, there he...
Yeah.
It's going to be very, very close.
It's up and down and up and down.
Yeah, Anton's losing a little in Sector 2 to Denarte, and yet this is going to be... Anton's not going to gain anything here.
Well, he's going to get
maybe
another
marginally
shot at it, won't he? Yeah.
If he's fueled for it, he can do 2.
That's true. He might not have the fuel. I mean, he really only needs like 200s.
Yep, assuming Denarte doesn't improve, and he just invalidated. Oh no, he didn't invalidate. Sorry, looking at the Delta, not at the lap.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
Anton just invalidated. He better have the fuel, or he's in trouble.
Nope, he went into pit.
Rados.
Rados up.
Rados
big.
is tracking pole.
Ooh.
Oh, I think he's gonna have it.
Got his cheerleading club in the chat here.
Oh, he's losing a little, but he's gonna hold it, I think.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, he just held it.
He took it.
By almost 700ths, yeah. Just barely.
That's
But
what I like to
what
see, an
can Denarte
exciting
do?
start. I don't know. Denarte's flirting up and down, so Ritos is out there. He's staying green. Not taking any chances with Denarte behind him.
Denarte's in the pits.
Yep.
He's yellow. He's in the pits.
He is.
Yep. So unless Sanchez can gain a lot here, or someone like Gomer Wilson picks up, who is tracking better, but not enough.
No, he would need at least a half a second.
He was at about a 2/10, and then it all fell away. He's gaining back though, but yeah, not going to be near enough. Anyone further down? Not quite. No, I think our starting grid might be set.
Yeah, Diego, I
Silver's still
hear
out there.
Michael Menning is doing his own, like, bad setup challenge or something.
Zero wing race and quality. So him qualifying 5th on zero wing. Yeah, that's yeah. Especially around here where I think everyone's running max wing except for him. So wow. I mean, great qualifying. On pole we
Yeah.
have Indurados P2, Tiago Denarte P3, Anton Rushevic, and then in silver, Krolakowski will be starting in front of the field at 13th, and then Fire Queso in 18th. So Krolakowski has a pretty good buffer.
He does. But in the meantime, it's that time again.
Ads.
A huge thank you to our SRA sponsors and title sponsors for supporting us here at SRA, as well as support from Documise, a modern business solution for product management. Go to documise.com to learn more today. And support from Retro Saga, a North American-based gaming company that provides accessories for your favourite classic systems, including Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, and much more. Enhance your retro gaming experience today at retrosaga.ca. And a big thank you to our affiliates, Track Racer. Experience redefined gaming with Track Racer's high quality sim rigs and accessories. Use code SRATE at checkout to support us. Armamentario, a toolbox for ACC that will enhance your chance to win. Enjoy a fully customizable and enhanced HUD to change the way you experience ACC. AT 3D Sim Shop. Upgrade your sim racing experience today with premium 3D printed accessories featuring precision crafted magnetic shifters, sleek cable management solutions, versatile stream deck mounts, and immersive dashboard displays. Their innovative designs enhance performance and style, elevate every lap with top-tier quality and craftsmanship at at3d.net. Go Setups, premium esports setups for everybody. Use our affiliate link on our Discord and take your drive to the next level. Castle and Cauldron, a home-based crafting business specializing in handmade Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts and Fairy World collectibles. Magic wands, potions, mini dioramas, wall decor, costumery, cosplay, and much more. Castle and Cauldron is where crafting meets the magical. Visit facebook.com/Castle Cauldron. And from KP Concepts, your source for custom automotive renderings, graphic design, and printing. We spend countless hours making you look all good for the spectacle. Check out kpconcepts.com for more.
And we're back. We are go. I'll finish that for you. We're out. We're warming our tires up. I was gonna say let's go do our track walk, starting with the Rados and the Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Not hot.
Nope. But it is a nice Cheetos livery. Rados going off from pole, followed by Tiago Denarte and P2. Thank God for ghosting. I believe that was Michael.
I know, right?
And Anton flashing his lights. Anton starting in P3. Franco Sanchez starting in P4 in Bentley, followed by Michael Manning in P5. Mr. Sir is in P6. And then things are jumping around. Gomer Wilson is in P7. In 8th, we have Renato Dornelis. We have Michael Manning in P9 again. Jeremy Mercer, I believe, is starting P9. Michael, please stop.
You need to stop. Wasn't like Michael? I thought he qualified 5. Like, what is this?
I thought he did too. I think we missed John Laz. John Laz is starting in 5th. There was things were happening.
Okay, let's go back 10. Yes, by the way, Arjun, the contrast is turned up.
Yeah, Jeremy Mercer is starting in 10th. In 11th, we have Chandler Williams. Guy Mann-Person is in 12th, followed by Adam Krolikowski in 13th. Dan Cranton in 14th. And then in 15th, we have Jacob Hall. Art is in 16th. In 17th, we have Joel Moffitt. Fire Queso in 18th. Peter O'Brien 19th. Kelvin Lyle in 20th. I assume we're stacking up. We're going to go fast. Wilson Fernandez 21st. John Archie 22nd. Noah McCumber 23rd. Ethan Marvin 24th. Don Bellinger 25th. Kevin Lanchette 26th. Anthony Kelly 27th. Jacob Rogers 28th. Mario Sergio 29th. Max Simmons 30th. Danny Durrance 31st. Brian Anderson 32nd. Joshua Worley 33rd. Felipe Anton 34th. Greg Rados 35th. Amos Movo 36th. Paulie Hartman 37th. Kurt LeMay 38th. And Matthew Higgs in 39th.
We're ready to start here any second. Like, now. We go. And
really
boy,
good
look
starts
at
by all the
them.
top 4. Rados just clearing Denarte and Anton. Is he going to get it done around the outside?
Ooh, and look at
No. No. That's filthy. That's insane. That's an incredible pass by Anton.
And Menning's up moving up to P4 from whatever start he had. We don't know.
Yeah, we're not 100% sure where he started. I'm pretty sure he started 5th.
Yeah,
but
I
no,
thought
we're
he was
very,
supposed to be 5th.
very clean. Ooh, a little hip check there. The first chicane, but they made it through.
Yes, they did.
They have some yellows. Oh, I'll grab those in the replay.
Yeah, you grab those. Like, whoop, just a little love tap.
Greg Rados. Oh, we had 2x2. Oh, big checkup. I think we had a 3 wide behind a 2 wide, and everyone had a check up. And yeah, just not braking quick enough. Not a lot you could do in that situation. Once those cars in front aren't braking early enough, you can't brake early enough when you're behind.
And we get our first laps of going in. Looks like Rados really took off from that pole position. He is 8/10 up over Anton, who has 8/10 over Tiago Denarte. Michael Menning is a half a second behind him, and then things start to get lively.
Yeah, that's where the real train starts, even though we're essentially in one big train at this moment. We had a little gap there around the midfield, and then another a little bit further back from the back third. But I think those will probably they might join back up.
Yeah, it looks like you got a lot of action back in the mid and back field here.
Yeah, that big checkup was really at about the back third mark of the field. Oh, boys. The Lambo skating through there. Don Bellinger. Right through on the Lexus of, I believe that was Noah McCumber. I don't know if that was defensive or offensive, but Don Bellinger came out ahead at least.
Mercer up here fighting with Gomer Wilson for P10.
Gomer's going to now drag him into the final chicane. Oh, nope. He's going to have the inside, though. See how much space. Ooh, but Mercer is able to break him on the racing line. It's more rubbered in. But Gomer's going to get the inside in turn 1. And I think he's right side by side. Oh.
Wow, look at that.
Space given by both of them.
Beautiful.
On entry and exit. Very nice pass by Gomer Wilson on Jerry Mercer. Yeah, that's just good, fair racing right there. Either of them could have just pushed the other off track at least one opportunity and didn't do it. Love to see it.
Woohoo, good job, guys. Kudos all around. Dan Cran now coming into that mix.
No, we hopped onto the same thing. We both hopped to Chandler Williams at the same time.
Oh, goodness. Fine, you take Chandler. I'll go look for someone else.
No,
Michael,
you got him. I'm
no, that's okay.
Oh, no.
Mr. Menning here is giving Tiago something to think about.
Jacob Hall just passed Peter O'Brien or O'Brien edged ahead on Jacob Hall. Either way, they're fighting for 16th. Jacob Hall came out ahead, at least for the moment. Diego, I was told he's running zero wing setups everywhere, quality race everywhere. So if you want to interrogate him, you can do that on your own time. Maybe if he ends up in the booth, maybe I'll ask him. I think he'll probably find our interviewing skills much worse than who he's used to getting interviewed by, which is the actual SRO race broadcasters. So
yeah, but ours are more fun. Huh?
Yeah, for sure. No, for people that don't know, Michael has raced at some official SRO esports events and had some very good results, including an event in Indianapolis late last year where he easily won. And yeah, the SRO GTWC America broadcasters were broadcasting the event as well. And Michael sat in with them, was interviewed by them, and it's very cool to see. Bailey said Michael was mid. Okay, Bailey, then why didn't you take your D1 promotion? Answer in the chat, please. Yeah, Anton's clawing back a little bit on Rados. Got it down to 0.6. It was at a second. Hit him on the curb stop in D1. You know what, Bailey? That's fair. D2 is a much better test because D2 is full of sweaty maniacs. And I love it.
I'm not sure. Like, is there any division that's not sweaty anymore?
At this point, no. Oh, yellow there. Oh, no.
No! No.
I got it in the pip, and it looks like we got a...
What happened?
Coming out of the first chicane. Nope, that is...
Ouch.
Second.
Ouch.
Nope, that's the final chicane.
Ow.
Oh, no! Yeah. Dang.
Ow. That hurt.
Yeah, I think there was 3 or 4 cars caught up in that. Art is in the pits. I don't know if Art got caught up in one of those events or he is hoping to just maybe get out of... Oh, nope, he's been stopped for over a minute. Yeah, he has damage.
Aw.
Hate to see that. Not having
Marvin is...
any good fortune this season.
What's Marvin doing?
Hopefully driving fast.
Nope.
Oh, no!
That was not fast driving.
I don't know if he got some help there.
I think
or
so.
If he maybe
I saw
took too much of the curb.
Well,
yeah, I
there
think
was
he got help.
another car into him, and he's flashing his lights rather angrily.
Yeah, I think that was a bit assisted.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I think he just lost another to Brian Anderson, or at the very least they were fighting in the final corner. Right now, Denarte has the fastest lap of the race on the last lap at 27.6. Picked up about 3 tenths on Anton Head. Now he has that gap under a second. So the top 3 are compressing a little bit, coming back together.
They are. It's kind of exciting. I'm hoping this trend keeps up.
Yeah, now we need is Michael, who also, he did a 27.7, so he picked up a couple tenths on Anton, but basically nothing on Rados. So, but if Michael can keep closing that gap, and Sanchez with 28.0, that was his best lap of the race, but with clean air behind Michael, about almost 2 seconds, maybe they can keep putting in good, consistent laps until they catch up to the top 3. Oh, say that Denarte with a 27.4, Anton with 27.5, Rados 27.5, Michael with 28.0. So no, the top 3 I think are running away.
And they are so close.
Yeah, but the battle for P5 is on with Sanchez, Mr. Sir John Laz, and Renato Dornelles. All 4 of those drivers covered by about 2.5 seconds, I think. Even less than that. About 2.
Felix says someone got destroyed. Oh, somebody got murdered in front of pit entry, but I'm not sure who. And I
think that was John Archie.
Archie.
John Archie is in the pits. I'll keep an eye on his pit stop, or his time stopped. Unless, no, we had 39 at the beginning, I believe, so we haven't lost anyone. John was only stopped for 32 seconds, so... murdered whoever was in front of him. I'm not sure where John pitted from.
I'm sorry to tell you, Iris, but Anton is in P2.
Only in P2.
Only in P2. Omar might be doing the halftime. Oh, wait. Rucevic and Denarte caught each other. I don't know what happened that they did. They had almost a second between them, and all of a sudden, here we are.
I ran it back, but I didn't run it back far enough. Anton must have made a mistake in T1, or maybe at the last chicane. But maybe it was at the first chicane and he just had a big moment, but I think that they were, I don't know, hard to say. They could have been just about anywhere, but I think it was probably the first chicane. That did cost a big gap to Rados. Rados has gotta be breathing a little sigh of relief. I mean, Anton wasn't, exactly threatening him, but I mean, he was there where if a mistake was made that he could have possibly been caught. But so yeah, now Andrew Rados must be living right this week.
Gomer Wilson and Dan Crayon and Guy Manperson going at it again, doing a little bit of moving around, shuffle. I think earlier we saw Wilson get that beautiful pass, and but now he's behind Dan and Guy.
Yeah, Blanchette into the pits from, I believe, around P17-ish area.
Is he involved in...
John Archie is back into the pits, so I wonder if John was the car that got hit hard and didn't fix his damage, maybe? Or maybe he didn't change time, but he was stopped for 30 seconds, so I don't Yeah, something going on with John Archie. Maybe he was that unfortunate victim that we had missed.
Yeah. Well, Arch is in the pit, and he's been there the whole time. So
Yeah,
I think
I think Arch's done. He's been in there for 3 or 4 laps at this point. I think maybe 4 or 5. So yeah, I think his race is done. He's just staying on the server, which is perfectly fine.
He's allowed.
Yep. Mr. Sir is into the pits. And then Gomer Wilson also into the pits. Yeah, the
Really, huh?
people keep dropping positions, but it doesn't show them as being in the pit lane until after they've dropped positions, and it looks like they've just made a mistake.
I saw that also. It seems like when they go in that pit, it's almost like it gives them a couple of positions before they actually end up in the pit lane. So I was watching this race control and I'm like, what is going on? But yeah, I think you're right. That's
yeah, they gain because they don't have to brake for the last chicane, but then they have to brake and have a hard turn left, and then you have another turn right. That is pretty tight. So the beginning of the pit lane here is pretty slow. So I mean, it does kind of follow the track, or not kind of, it does follow the track. You just gain early and then lose late, as far as the current timing goes.
well, it's confusing for some of us.
No, it's confusing for you and I, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, some of us. Especially you and I. We are the some of us.
No, the all of us.
People slotting in and not too many battles going on. I got Mercer here eyeing up Dornelis.
Yeah, I have Sergio, Jacob Rogers, and Wilson Fernandez scrapping out for P24.
Nice.
McCumber is into the pits. Who's our highest driver at the moment that has pitted? It's on track. It's Mr. Sir at the moment, and Gomer Wilson, who started 6th and 7th. Yeah, after we had that mistake from Anton that allowed Denarte to close up and fight him for a little bit, Anton's extended that gap. It's at 1.8 right now, but the gap from Anton to Rados has stayed pretty steady at around 2.4. It's bounced up and down a little bit, but around 2.4 is about where it's been. And Michael Manning and P4 not really catching Denarte at the moment, but I mean, not losing a whole lot either. And I think we have a couple more pitters. I think Jacob Hall and Kelvin Lau. Jacob Hall is in. Peter O'Brien is in. Not Kelvin Lau, it was Peter O'Brien.
Yeah, as you were mentioning, I'm looking, it looks as though maybe Anton and Rados, they both seem to be tracking like pretty consistent laps. Denarte had maybe made a little bit of mistakes here and there. As I'm looking at his last lap, is over a half a second slower than his best. Whereas you look at Rados and Rusevic, their best lap and their most recent ones, they're just 1 or 2 tenths off each other. So they're holding consistent.
Yeah, for sure. And we have a lot of drivers pitting early, I think, trying to gain track position. I mean, it is a very short lap. It's one of the more difficult, maybe one of the most difficult tracks to overtake on. So not too surprising to see people going for the undercut, but I think I'm going to be curious to see if the overcut might not work out here as these people pit out of these battles and give people free air. Yeah.
Okay, any British track.
Cannot wait for Snetterton. Cannot wait.
Talk about a hard track to pass on.
If they would let me sign up for one race this season, I would sign up for Snetterton. Put me in.
Guys, you hear that? He's gonna commentate from the race. He wants to drive it, and we're gonna put him in the booth while he's driving.
Not D1. No, I'll finish last in D1.
That's okay. It's fine.
D1 or D3 maybe. Probably. If I race in D3, I'd probably be competitive. D2, I'd probably be back half of the field. I have no feel for 1.1 or an ACC. Just no feel at all. I'm just garbage.
Yes, 16
but
degrees. Snetterton's fantastic. What is Moffat doing? A little bit off, maybe. Having some trouble. Let's see.
Yeah.
Whoop, out. That's
maybe
not a little bit off.
Whoa!
That's a lot. To twink. Not very nice.
Didn't get into the wall at least, and I don't think he's taken his pit stop yet, so luckily he'll get to take some fresh tires. Yeah, obviously lost a few positions there.
The bummer.
Dan Cran into the pits from, I think that was P7. Anton is pulled a bit of a gap. Rados made a mistake on the last lap. He did 28.58. Anton reeled in about 9/10. So, I mean, one more lap like that, Anton could get the undercut in, but obviously that's a little dependent on traffic as well. The way things are going, what are we losing for a pit stop here? We're losing about 1:06 at best. That's the fastest we've had is 1:06. So I'm sure that they will know roughly around on the track where that would put them if they do pit at this moment. Anton? Oh, what? Anton pit, I think. Or Rados pit. One of them pitted. Anton's in the pits.
So confusing.
So Anton must have seen a gap that he could potentially come out to. John Laz also in the pits. Jeremy Mercer into the pits. So that's quite a few of our front runners. So where Anton comes out, that's going to be very interesting to see if he does come out in clean air, and then what he can potentially do to undercut Rados.
Now, remind me who won last week. I feel like
Denarte won last week.
And I feel like Denarte... Or was it Denarte? Somebody was out. They just stayed out. Picked kind of on the late end. I'm wondering if... and Rados will do that today. I mean, he's out there. He's guessing he's got clear air. He's not caught up to anybody. There's no one around him.
I would think not, just for the fact that it's so hard to overtake around here. That really passing is almost dependent on the car in front making a mistake. So a tire offset isn't a huge advantage here. So I think, oh wow, that rear end came so far off the ground. So I would imagine Rados is going to answer here, but I don't think he did. I think he stayed out.
Nope. Yeah.
Where's he even there? I don't see him. Where's he at?
He's here. There he is.
There he is. I couldn't see the. Okay, I couldn't see the triangle on the track map. Yeah, I think he's gonna pit to respond.
Yeah, I also see there's
but
cars right behind him, and those are definitely not P2 because that's 4 seconds away.
Nope.
So he's now dealing with lap traffic, and that's going to slow him down, I imagine.
At least ahead of him, he has a very clean track for a while.
Good.
But yeah, I'm not sure who those cars are. I would imagine there may be some people that either took damage a little bit later than the first lap. I'm not sure. I am a little surprised that he didn't respond right away, but we'll see if he comes in here. Nope, he stays out. Okay, so he feels good about that. And right now, I mean, he has the gap to Anton at the moment. And also, the next car on track for Anton is Andrew's teammate. But it is a 9-second gap between those two cars. But they could play the team game if they so wanted to. But right now, Rados would have to have a poor stop to lose P1. But I don't know why he's just not going to take it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at his last lap. It was obviously held up. I mean, I'll see what this one looks like. I know that there's like software for the whole, like, where am I going to come out and how bad's the traffic going to be? Maybe it's just showing bad every time for him.
It could be. I think he should, assuming he comes out in front of Anton, he should have a pretty good gap to come out into. But that's also dependent on having a good stop. I don't know if he's maybe trying to extend the gap a little bit. But he did, assuming, let's see what his lap time is here. He did 27.8. Anton did a 27.6. I don't think it's worth staying out much longer. He's a much better racer than I am, probably smarter than I am, so he probably has this figured out, but this feels risky.
It's also giving us something to talk about, so, it's okay.
Oh, don't hate that.
No. But our man Dan is harassing Mr. Mercer here a little bit.
Yeah, and well, who hasn't pitted? So Greg Rados hasn't pitted. Simmons and Fernandez are in. So Greg Rados, Ronald Dornelas, Michael Manning, Tiago Dinarte, and Anthony Rados. Andrew Rados. Oh my God, I called him Anthony. God. It's out of my mouth before I can stop myself. His name's not Anthony. I know his name's not Anthony. I've been calling his races for like 3 seasons. I know his name's Andrew. It's just out of my mouth before I can stop myself.
All we had to do is say it once.
It was one time. That's all it was one time, and it's all Jeff's fault. Oh boy.
Dinarte
is in the pits.
So Rados is just out there doing his thing, I guess.
And I mean, Rados still has the gap to Anton. It's not coming down huge, but at this point, oh boy, it's going to be close.
Crandon Mercer here. Really close as it came into that chicane.
And then that puts the teammates of Crandon Wilson right next to each other.
They are. Are they going to race each other or are they going to play nice?
I think they'll play nice.
They'll play spot. Look at Dan go.
Denarte is out of the pits.
Yep.
And is out behind Anton, but in front of Mr. Sir. Rados is in. There he goes.
We'll have to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, I think Anton doing that purple lap on the last lap, I think that was probably the alarm bell.
Yeah. I better get out.
So, yep. So I have Anton in the pit. So hopefully we can get a pretty good shot of how they can come out around each other. How Rados comes out around Anton.
Rados still in there, so I'll keep an eye on Dan for the second.
Yeah, Rados, he's at 25, 26, 27,
30, you tell me when.
9, 30, 31, 32. He is moving.
Oh, and Anton's behind the Rados teammate, so...
That is a little bit what I was worried about, and I think that, again, Greg Rados doesn't have to move over. Like, he's perfectly entitled to run his race.
Rados loses
it
that
didn't
Vucevic out in front there.
Yep, it didn't matter.
Didn't matter.
Yeah, I gotta think just answering Anton's pit right away was just the best way to make sure you don't lose that track position. But he does have a tire offset. It's not a huge offset, but I just don't think any tire offset is really important enough around here to gamble on track position.
No, and
they had total pit time was around the same. They both were 1:06. We don't have anything beyond the full second. So Rados was stopped for a second longer, but he also could have been better on entry. So their pit times could have been perfectly identical, but yeah, just Dornell's then minning in, and I think that's Greg Rados will be the last one after them. That is correct. So we'll be looking at Greg Rados after that to pit, and then we will have everyone in and have satisfied their pit stop for the race, which includes a tire change, which we didn't mention earlier.
prior to Anton going in, they really only had, what, 2 seconds between them?
Yeah, Anton had closed it down because Andrew had a lap where he either made a mistake or caught traffic or, you know, whatever happened where he had a slow lap, and then Anton pitted right away. So I understand Rados staying out for at least that one more to just like put another good lap in, maybe just to get rhythm back. But you know, he did 3 or 4 more after that, and yeah, just didn't have it. That the undercut does look like it was working here, especially with everyone pitting so early. Anton was able to come out and clean air for most of that after he pitted, so I think that's probably the big deciding factor. At a different track, it maybe doesn't work out as well, but it really worked out for him tonight. And I need to look something up because I have to ask Anton a question.
Okay. Well, I was just also thinking, I know that Rados ran into lap traffic. He lost over a second on that lap of his normal time. So that's one of those seconds right there in that one lap that he lost.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, so he didn't have that time really
and again,
to
that
gamble.
Yeah, and I mean that's not necessarily something that he could have foreseen, you know, because obviously if someone, you know, those people that are further back in the pack, they pit and they come out in front of you, you know, that's not something that you can control, you know.
Yeah.
As you know, when you're pitting, you control where you come out. So yeah, that I would assume that probably caught him off guard in a way that he wasn't necessarily expecting, which I 100% understand. But that's something we can ask him in the post-race interview, because I would imagine that he will still stay on the podium.
Calvin Lau and Jacob Hall battling for P14. Jacob's still coming out on top of that. Chandler Williams.
The yellow. I got it in the pip. I think that's the chicane. Yep, that's going to be the first chicane. Bouncy, bouncy. Oh, I mean, that was a pretty sweet jump. But
Lau in this.
Man, cost him a lot of position. I think he went from like 7th to 13th there. That's a big jump down that. It's really unfortunate. Through all of that, I think we also missed that Michael Menning and Thierry Denarte swapped positions, and Menning is up into P3.
Ooh. So now, if they hold that, you'll be able to ask him about his low wing.
I can, but I don't know if I want Diego to know the answer is the problem. I'm just kidding. I'll ask the question. No, I mean, it's not done and dusted. I mean, Tiago's, it's been 0.4, 0.5, so I mean, it's...
Oh, definitely.
That's very much still up in the air, but no, I mean, two of SRA's best right there, battling it out for a podium position. Can't ask for more.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. What would you like?
3 of them battling for podium.
Okay. I see where your head's at, and I like it.
Calvin here really harassing Jacob to no end.
Yeah, Marty, you were so right. The Gold and Silvers have totally sorted themselves out for the most part. Grolakowski's still hanging around above the 1 quarter, but yeah, they've really sorted themselves out tonight. Joel Moffat's down there, but I think we watched him get killed earlier, so not where we expect him to see down at P25.
Ooh, look at this guy man person making the move on Gomer Wilson, taking that position. Just sliding right on by. Inserting himself between Gomer and Dan. Ooh.
Yeah, that BMW's looking pretty decent. I mean,
Denarte putting the pressure on Michael. Look at that. Go Tiago.
Yeah, we'll have to see if that Mustang grunt can maybe make a difference on these short straights. I'm not totally sure that he can, but again, with reportedly running that 0 wing, even with that Mustang power, it might not be enough to get around this Ferrari. Yeah, you could. I mean, Michael's putting gap on him on these straights.
Yeah, he is.
Hey, there's Lexi. What's up, buddy? We miss you. Come back.
There's a name we haven't
Come be in the
seen
booth
in
sometimes.
a while.
Yeah, she's probably busy. She's in school.
Uttering yourself. How dare you?
Yeah, no, don't do that. Just live in squalor.
Builds character.
This is so much fun to watch. Just 2 incredible drivers. Just, out of a cannon now, that second chicane.
Yeah. Look at that. Michael making the gap.
Tiago must have had maybe broke a little bit too late there and had to correct a little, but couldn't really tell too much from that onboard cam. But yeah, I mean, Michael just was shot out of a cannon out of the exit.
Ooh, Calvin Lau here. Jacob Hall again will come back, visit this. Because Calvin is really close. But just...
Yeah, a little bit of Lexus on Lexus there.
Sleep is for the weak. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Marty, I think you're right. I think with that setup that he's running, they're reportedly running. Yeah, it's got to be close. And just from watching that battle, yeah, it certainly looks like it. But we'll see. He is incredibly talented. I would trust him more than pretty much anyone else on the grid with three track cut warnings.
You know, I kind of want something to like happen here. Calvin's gotten up there, like, come on, let's go. Let's get some side by side here. I know you can do it. Let's go. It's like,
Yeah, I wonder if Jacob had maybe made a small mistake to let Kelvin get that close. I mean, Kelvin, it's not like Kelvin's, he's right on it, you know.
and it's been
It's under 3
flirting.
tenths, so
Yeah, and they've been flirting with this for like a while now. I keep coming back to this battle. That's why I'm like, oh, come on. Can we have some more action with this? Come on, guys. You can do it.
well,
not
and
cursing
Jacob
him.
was one of our. Yeah, Diego, shush. You're cursing him. No, Jacob was one of our promotions from silver to gold, which was well earned. He's
What? Look at him.
I mean, he's just been killing it. I mean, 2 seasons ago, I was interviewing him almost every week in D2, and then last season, we interviewed him, I'd say, at least 4 or 5 times for being the silver race winner. So getting promoted to gold, not a surprise. Oh,
Yeah.
Kelvin was incredible through that chicane.
Look at that. Ooh,
Absolutely
that's a-
nailed it. You can't pass you can't pass through there, but he wanted to so bad.
Yay!
He couldn't hairpin though.
Come on.
I don't think he's gonna have the run. No, he's too far back.
No. Oh,
I mean, the other problem is Krolikowski is right there.
Yes.
So any lunge brings risk. So he's got to be careful with it. Back at the front, I'll grab it in the pip. Not quite a battle yet, but Rados has closed it down to half a second to Anton.
Side by side. Woo! Somebody went out. A little bit, but a squibble.
Oh.
Oh. Look at that.
He kept the nose in.
Yee, but
Not quite
not
enough,
able to keep
though.
it there. Oh, come on, get a good exit. You can do it. I mean, it's not like I am invested in either one of these two getting the spot, but I do like to see some good moves, so... Krolikowski
is a
right there
hell of a
now.
battle.
Oh, look at this. El Rado's 3/10 off of Anton now. He is sniffing for the win.
Maybe I was gonna say maybe I really underestimated that tire offset because he is flying
Right there.
compared
oh,
to
my
Anton at the
goodness.
moment. He picked up 4/10 last lap.
Still hasn't taken the purple lap yet, though. Anton still holds that at a
No.
127.0.
Yeah, but last lap was 27.5. I do wonder if I think this Honda really comes alive in the colder temperatures. So I do wonder if maybe it's been 16 for a while though. But I mean, whatever Rados is doing, whatever's going on, it's working for him at the moment. And Denarte on Menning is have a second as well. So I'll keep an eye on that gap as well as we keep on this battle, because I don't want to stop watching this Kevin Mud Jacob Hall battle. And
Yeah,
honestly, they might be in voice chat together because they're both Madhouse Racing drivers, so they might be in voice chat together.
I almost wish I could be a fly on the wall kind of thing in there and hear what was going on if they
know.
are. Yeah. Couple of other little battles going on in the field. We've got Bellinger and Clevin Blanchette for P18. He's getting kind of close. Max Simmons on Macomber for P22. That's floating there. Hate to move off, but P6.
I just hopped to that. You can stay there.
Awesome.
Or if you want to hop to that, I can swap to something else. Because I mean, Sir, Laz, Mercer, Cran, they're all 4 of them. They're within a second.
We'll look at this. Let's get a.
So
let's see if I can. One
yeah,
of
if you want to hop
these
onto that, because that's
is-
a big battle.
Hold on, bear with me a second. One of these is. I have a wings. There we go. That's the one I want.
Boom.
That's the back of Mr. Sir. Pulling this train right along. Look at that. It pulls away a bit from Laz and Mercer. They are side by side. Laz coming out on top.
I think Mercer's going to get him. No, he's... Oh, I was going to say Mercer's going to get Laz, but no, he's
Cran
not.
right
Laz
there.
held it.
Oof.
Oh, boy. They're going to bring... Guy Manperson and Durnels are going to cruise up onto the back of this, too. Oh, boy. This is going to be a great finish. 15 minutes left, since we tend to lose track of the clock every once in a while. And when I say every once in a while, I mean every race.
Yeah, we do tend to lose track of time, don't we?
We're just vibing.
We are. I saw Rados get up to Anton for a second there, but now he's kind of...
Yeah, I grabbed it on the pip. But yeah, it's still fatal. But Anton is going to catch some lap traffic.
Dornellis here looking to make a move on Wilson, and he just slides right on through.
Ooh.
Don't know if there was any door tapping on that. I saw Wilson look like he had a bit of a wiggle in there. I haven't forgotten
Anton
about...
and Rados, they both clear the lap traffic for the lap car. The lap car was very gracious and nice with them both by the same time. Did not interrupt the battle. It's still at 0.3.
That was 0.2. Let's go check this out.
Boy.
This is what it looks like up here, folks.
I mean, this Honda just looks a class in the field right now.
Sounds good too.
Even in the dirty air, I mean, a bit of a lunge. No! Oh no, they took each other. But they're both going, okay, they have a huge gap behind. They're fine.
Wow.
They are fine. Ooh. They did lose about 3 seconds to Michael Menning. Oh, what happened to Anton?
What? What? Wait.
Anton's gone.
Go back.
He lost the
Go
car.
back.
I got it.
No, I got it too. I think I got it.
We can watch him. I think
he lost
no.
it.
I don't know if he had grab on the tires or they were just cooked, but no, they just they came around. Well, I can tell you one thing: the stewards are gonna look at that one.
Yes.
Very unfortunate. That drops Anton down to P4, and it makes my question irrelevant. Unfortunate.
Oh, are you save it for next week?
No, it won't be funny next week. But that's not the saddest part. The saddest part is that happened. I wanted to watch that battle for another 12 minutes.
Well, that was exciting.
It was exciting. It's too bad it ended that way.
It is. Mr. Lau and Mr. Hall, though, maybe they'll behave a little better. And this has been going on for bloody ever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think we're on lap 5 at this point of Kelvin just being glued on the back of Jacob.
It is. Listen to that, Lexus. Oh, yeah. Dan Cran, what do you got in? Is that the Cran and Mercer drama? Because Cran is, well, he was right there with Jeremy.
I'll grab in the pip. I think they're just close. I can run that back a little bit though, because yeah, that got to 0.1.
Yeah, it was really close.
Yeah.
But now they're...
Dan
now
had a
they're
little sniff. Yeah, he had a little sniff into the first chicane, but I mean, it wasn't ever. Now they're heading to the second chicane, the replay, and that, yeah, I don't know. Maybe he had a little bit of lunge in the second chicane as well. But I don't think it was ever a real overtaking opportunity.
Oh.
16 Racing, we're doing our best. We're doing our best.
We are. And we're having fun,
man.
too.
That almost looked like Fire Queso was pushing Dan Endurance through that chicane almost. That beautiful, beautiful D4 Steward Report livery. Old heads know. Yeah, again, I mean, Queso can't attack without having to defend because Max Simmons is right there as well as an entire train of cars behind.
Ran back up
Simmons,
again to Mercer
Fernandez.
there, and I guess you got that in the pip still. He gets
Oh,
right
yeah,
up
we're
there, and then they hit that chicane, and he falls back. I guess the Lambo is not enjoying that.
No, and Anton has put in some good laps, and he's within about 0.7 of Denarte for the final podium position. Rados is leading. Diego, you must have stepped away.
You missed
Rados
it.
and Anton had contact
Yeah.
in turn 2. And then Anton in turn 4 had a spin.
Ooh.
So they were both facing the right way out of 2, even though they both had a half spin. But then, yeah, I think Anton either had very hot tires or gravel on the tires or whatever, and just lost the car at 4.
Give a shot to Bellinger here. He's been kind of up, giving Blanchett a little bit of a run for his money.
Mercer and Blaz are having a scrap. That was...
Nice.
Oh, they
Oh!
shoulder check.
Ooh!
Mercer's going around. He kept out of the wall, though. Oh, boy. What a save. Lost himself 4 positions, 5 positions.
Lot, yeah.
Shoosh. Boys, calm down.
The last 7+ minutes of the race. Gotta make it count.
I mean, send it if you got to, guys. I mean, that's why we're watching.
Simmons pushing Queso into here with Fernandez and Macomber right behind. It looks like Macomber might have made an error.
Yeah, and Anton is still glued on the back of Denarte. It's been just half second or just below half second for a while. Yeah. I don't
By
know
the way,
how
Lexi,
Anton's going to get around him. Go ahead.
I'll say, by the way, Lexi, ACC is so much nicer with race control.
Oh, yeah. It's multitudes better.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh, Simmons, Queso fighting again. But it looks like Simmons might be coming out on top here. And that's great, I guess he got him on.
Yeah.
Hernandez.
Yeah, that would have been a pass because Queso had been behind Durant's for a bit. So, yeah.
Wait, what happened to Mr. Lau?
Oh, no.
Sir. Oh, the bounce.
Yeah. That'll do it.
The bounce.
That will do it.
Oh, you're watching.
I mean, fortunately for him, he only lost one position.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, through all of this, we're still having the scrap for P6 with Mr. Sir, John Laz, Dan Cran, Guy Manperson, Renato Dornelis, which we saw Jeremy Mercer unfortunately fall out of. But Gomer can get back in that. I mean, Mercer can get back out into that as well, but only 5 minutes left. It's going to be tough. You're going to have to get a move on.
See if I can't catch this pass up. Bellinger and check. Looks like I'm gonna not get it.
Well, that's going to have to be a... Oh, too much curb on the inside.
Oh, okay. There we go. And that's how he gets by. Now, we have a Rogers fan, so let's find Rogers so they can get some screen time.
Yeah, having a solid race.
Got some clear air around him.
I mean, started P28, P27 right now. You always want to gain positions, so even if it's just one, it's still a successful race.
It is. It is indeed. Dornella's here, really eyeing up Guy, giving him some trouble. You're welcome, Lisa. A lot of close battles. We have Dornelis here with Manperson at the back of the P6 train. And back for P31, Brian Anderson is... We're going to check that out. He's right there with Mr. Higgs. Matt Higgs, I guess.
Yep, looks like Higgs slid through there.
He did. Mr. Sir is doing well in your favorite car. This has been a fantastic race so far.
Yeah, that's the one thing you say about the circuit. It does provide good racing, even if it's not an overtake fest.
Ooh, Rushevic right there on the back of Denarte. Was really close for a hot second. He wants to get on that podium.
Yeah, and I think it's just going to be one of those where it's Denarte's going to have to at least make a small mistake for Anton to really have a chance, and just don't think that's particularly on the cards. But I mean, Anton could force it. He has the speed, he has the skill.
I mean, I think he really likes interviewing with you. So
he does. He loves it. I enjoy it as well. No matter what I say about him, he's a great guy. I love having him around. He's a fantastic racer. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. He's going to be the fastest driver in North America before too long. He's well on his way at this point. I mean, you can just see, just watching this onboard, just how in control he is, and just everything is perfect.
need to pit him up there and see how he matches up with Michael one of these days
that'd be really nice. I mean, they are in the same car, but they aren't running
the same kind of setups.
But I mean, even without, what happened to Anton, Michael was going to be on the podium. So,
yeah.
Even though the gap was going to be a little bit, but when I say a little bit, it was turning around 10 seconds. But that's not an indictment of Michael's skills at all. Okay, this will be our final lap as everyone crosses the line here. So Rados has taken the white flag.
Oh, Paulie taking shots at Diego now. Oof.
Oh no. Gotta wonder how risky Anton's maybe gonna be here. He did go 1-1-2 in the first 3 rounds, so technically speaking, could say he could have a throwaway here, but you don't want to throw away a P4 because, I mean, the way he's driving, the way he's racing, a P4 could be a realistic drop round for him. But keeping that podium streak alive for the season would be really, really nice for him.
Dan Cran getting a pass on John.
Yep, I'm grabbing that.
They are scrapping it away. Dornelis right there, and man person.
Oh, Grant got him on the outside of the first chicane. Oh boy, that's mighty.
Oh, Ritas has finished the race, gotten the win.
Michael's taking P2. Oh, man.
As they come in through here. Oh, Laz and Mercer.
What happened? I saw yellows.
You're going to see what happened in just a second. A little bit of ting.
Tap.
A little bit of tongue. And I'm going to just throw you down that track.
As one of our greatest, Fernando Alonso, said a long time ago, all the time you have to leave the space. And they did not leave the space.
Jason, look away.
But
It did pay.
anyways, Rados P1, Menning P2, Denarte P3, Anton with the P4, a nice recovery. Sanchez, who we just, I think we had some people leave. I don't think he finished P5, but Franco Sanchez had a fantastic race. I don't think that was a P5, but that's what I recorded him as because I didn't take my screenshot quick enough. But he obviously easily enough in the top 10, and I don't think he was too far off P5. So well done by him. Then, I mean, the Mr. Dan Cran, Manperson, Wilson, Mercer, Laz. I mean, that whole gaggle of cars. I mean, what a fight. and then Kelvin Lau and Jacob Hall with their mighty scrap that we were watching for a long time. So wow, I mean that was a incredible race.
It was. There were some crazy moments there.
No,
Wow.
I'm exhausted.
And you didn't even have to drive anything.
No, all I had to do was take my hoodie off. That's all I did. And then I was locked in after that. So no, what a race. What a fantastic group of drivers we have that we get to watch every week. And yeah, just get to see them put on a show like this. It's just so much fun.
It is. It is awesome. And Diego, you're welcome. Thank you, Short Saucy. It's very kind of you. We need to these guys need to get in the chat so we can.
Yeah, they're taking their time. If they don't hurry up, we're just gonna start grabbing people.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's maybe discussions going on. That's my only thought that's possibly happening, but or maybe some people just don't want to be interviewed, which is always perfectly fine. Not you don't have to necessarily do the interviews, but we love having you. There we go. We can grab our P1. Okay. Let's get Andrew in here. Hey, Andrew, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Hey, another fantastic race. Took a very nice pole position. I think some people were probably assuming Anton would get that done, but you took it very nicely. I mean, wasn't even super. I mean, it was close, but not super close. But yeah, my biggest question for you is, after Anton took that his pit stop a little bit early, you stayed out for a pretty decent bit. What was your thinking there?
Oh, I felt my pace was good. I just wanted to stay out as long as I could and maintain that, but I did catch some traffic, so that kind of screwed me over a little bit. But yeah, I should have pitted like a couple laps earlier, but yeah, I didn't know what like lap times Anton was doing, but I thought I was matching him.
Yeah, you were for a little bit. I think like his last two before you pitted were really good. And that's something that we had kind of talked about, was that you caught that traffic and then you don't always necessarily want to just pit right after that because you kind of want to get your rhythm back, or at least that's my thinking for that. So yeah, I mean, you obviously recovered super well and caught him, but then obviously the touch and 2, which resulted in him then spinning in 4. You don't have to give thoughts on that, but if you want to, we would welcome them.
Yeah, no, I just want to apologize to him. So, I mean, however the stewards decide to do it, I mean, that's up to them. But I thought I could send it on the inside there, and I saw the space and I went for it. So, yeah, it's an impossible track to pass. And if I was going to do it, that was the turn to do it. So,
yeah, that's kind of what we were talking about. Is like when you have a chance here, you just have to take it. And yeah, obviously it didn't end up as anyone would have liked, but you know, it happens. He did recover decently well to a P4. But yeah, I mean, no one loves to see that happening. But no, you had fantastic pace. Obviously, you know, as we said before, you took pole, and I mean, you didn't have the purple lap, but I mean, your pace was always right up there with the top, which was, I think, probably really nice for you guys to see, because I personally just don't associate the Honda with this track, and obviously it's working. So no, that was really nice to see. Gosh, so much was happening in this race. Obviously, you probably weren't aware, but there was just like a 6-car train for like the last half of the race, so it was kind of nutty.
nice.
I don't think I have any other questions. Steph, do you have anything you want to ask Andrew?
Just let him know his fan club is there in the chat cheering him on. They're all saying hi, and I get at this point it'd be I don't even remember what track are we at next week.
Imola with real-time weather.
Oh, so now I can ask the question, how do you feel about Imola?
I actually won't be here. I'm going to be away on vacation, so unfortunately I'm missing it. But
Yeah.
I'll be back for the week after.
You're
Well,
supposed to
hopefully-
schedule your vacation on the off week.
Hey, Steph.
Hey, well, the off week was different this season.
Yeah, normally for people that aren't aware, SRA normally for like the season around this time normally puts it around Valentine's Day. But I think with Valentine's Day being so late in the week, and with Daytona also happening early in the season, it just kind of jumbled things up. But Steph, he will be back for Snetterton, which is more important than anything else.
That is. So, how do you feel about Snetterton, when you get there?
I don't know. I think we're doing the mixed weather, or is it wet? I don't know.
It's mixed.
Okay, well, if it's wet, then it's probably game over for everyone else. But
Yeah.
if I'm in the on, they GG. So yeah.
You feel pretty confident then.
Yeah, I'm 5 for 5 in wet races, so I'm undefeated.
Yeah, and I mean the last time I drove the Honda, it was very nice at Snetterton. That was pre-bop though.
It is good
but it was
in the
nice.
dry. Yeah. Regardless, it's good in the dry there. Yeah, which is a weird track, but it is good there.
Yep. All
So,
right,
anyone
well,
you shout out to?
All the New World guys, NWSR. Shout out to Anton. He had a really good race. Sorry that I killed him, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, I mean, obviously, not going to judge your entire race on a small incident. You drove incredibly well. But yeah, congratulations again on the win. Obviously, depending on the penalty, that might not stand. But I mean, at worst, you're still going to hold on to the podium, which is still a fantastic result, and is certainly not going to hurt your championship endeavor.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Well done again. We will miss you next week, Imola, but hopefully we will speak to you again after the race of Snetterton.
And one thing, I will debut that Flaming Hot Cheetos livery for you at Snetterton. I was going to do it today, but because it's a night race, you can't see it. So
let's go. That's even better. Steph and I.
Now you have 2 weeks to salivate over it. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and Steph and I both love Snetterton, so you doing it there is just almost like a special treat for both of us. So
perfect.
It is.
that rules. All right. I hope you enjoy your vacation, and hopefully we'll talk to you again in a couple weeks.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, see you later.
See ya.
Take care. All right. P2 is Michael Menning, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to dig him up. Who else do you need?
I was going to say,
My
isn't he a
memory's
college
terrible.
student? Is he? Did he? Go
I
to
don't
bed?
know. I'll work on him. Who?
Well, no. Well, P3 was Denarte, and we know he's in bed.
Yeah, he is.
So who's?
So
Oh my goodness!
Silver winner.
I didn't track our silver winner. Okay, let me. I'm pretty sure it was.
Krolikowski.
I don't know if it was. Let me hop into the replay real quick.
Okay, I'm
Unless
pretty
someone
sure.
in chat clocked it. I just did not. Okay, I did save it. Good.
Bailey says it was Krolikowski.
Okay, I thought it was. Very, very good. And he's in there. I will grab him. Almost put him in the wrong chat. Hey, Adam, can you hear us?
Oh wait, he's
Hey, yes, I can hear you. Oh my goodness.
Well, oh
Where am
my
I?
goodness. You're in the voice chat for the stream because you are the silver winner tonight.
Oh wow, all right. I held on to it.
Or so we're told, because there was so much going on, we didn't track it. So Bailey said you finished P1, and we trust Bailey implicitly.
Oh yeah.
Arjun
Trust
said it
Bailey
as
with your
well.
life.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially he's talking about Bad Bunny, then we trust him 1,000%. No, you did take silver pole, which obviously doesn't mean a whole lot, but you had a pretty decent gap to P2 and silver. And then at some point during the race when we were really tracking it, things had kind of sorted themselves out, but you still had a pretty good gap to P2 and silver. But yeah, what did you think about your qualifying? I think that when you're tracking, your time was pretty close to the best that you put up on the leaderboard. So I think you probably had to feel pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, it felt pretty good. I mean, the conditions get a little better throughout the session typically, right? So going out in silver, I never really expect to hit my, like especially if I do a bunch of laps like this week. It's hard to do the PB in quali. I think I did like a 27.2 or something for the pole. My last lap, I was actually on for, I think the delta was 27.0, and I know I still had some time in sector 3, so I had a potential probably for 26.9 on that last lap, but I think I either invalidated and then somebody checked up in front of me and I had to bail out of it anyway. So, yeah. But it was fine. It was still good for silver pole, so yeah, I was happy with that.
Yeah, no, it worked out pretty well. Early in the race, I don't think that you really got caught up in it, but yeah, there was a big checkup at the back of the field. Things looked pretty clean at the front. Any issues, any traffic issues, or I don't think we really clocked when you pitted. So did you go for the undercut, or did you kind of follow the pack and pit around like the 35 mark?
Yep. Yeah, I was just kind of trying to cover off people pitting around me. I was in a pretty cushy gap, so I wasn't in a hurry, to get out of a train or anything. Yeah, I was kind of like, guys, should I pit? Like, what should I do in the VC? And Ryan was like, everybody's pitting, so just go. I was like, great. So I went in. Yeah, definitely got undercut and overcut. I don't know. I don't think I had a bad stop. I know I turned damage repair off, so I don't know, but yeah, I definitely lost a couple positions on the pit stop anyway. I think Jacob and Kelvin came out like right in front of me, and they were battling. I was just kind of sitting there waiting for something to happen. I wasn't trying to force anything, and then they kind of pulled away a little bit. I forget what happened, but I had a big gap to I think Peter behind, so. Yeah, I was just kind of like, all right, bring it home, like just don't do anything crazy and bin it in the chicane. Like I was just easing it off, at that point. Once I had a kind of a gap in front and behind, just like bring it home, collect the points.
Yeah. How was the Mustang and the chicanes, especially the first one? Is it pretty solid or
not as good as I hoped? It'll still definitely kill you. If you hit it wrong, I like in the practice race last night, I forgot to adjust my like diff preload from quali, so I was running like very, very low, and like just hitting the chicane. Normally I didn't do anything weird. It just caught and spun me into the left wall, so I was like, oh boy, I gotta fix that. But with the setup being in the window and just not pushing that hard through there, just trying to keep it conservative, because you're also getting like little micro pressure losses every time you hit it too hard. And my pressures by the end of the race were pretty rough. I think my front left was just like in the 25s. Yeah, like 25.8 by the end. Yeah, I'm not sure. I gotta go back and look. I have a suspicion I pitted onto a used set of tires somehow instead of a fresh one, because my pace was not where it should have been in the second stint, and the tires just felt a little weird, and they just felt really bad by the end.
That could be. I wouldn't be surprised if it just put you back on your quality tires. Yeah, ACC things, gotta love it. Well, that I believe with that result, it should put you into the championship league for silver. Awesome. So that's got to be pretty nice. Don't quote me on that, but I think that will be the case.
Yeah, it should be pretty close. I think Danny got moved to silver, and he was ahead of me by 1 point. So I think he was behind me. So I think I should be it.
Yeah, he didn't have a great qualifying. I'm not totally sure where he finished, but I know it was behind. But I think he's dropping a higher drop round than you right now. But obviously, with your finish tonight, that's probably going to eclipse it. But yeah, I know Steph is going to have a couple questions for you.
Well, Bailey wants to know how you killed Kelvin.
I didn't kill Kelvin.
Okay, well that's his answer then.
He was battling with Jacob Hall ahead of me, and they had actually pulled away a good bit, and then all of a sudden I came through the freaking RNG chicane, and I thought I heard like yellow flag, and I thought I saw a car like somewhere off in the dirt or something, but by the time I got there, I didn't see anything, but then I did. I was like, wait, Kelvin's behind me all of a sudden, so something must have happened. But yeah, Bailey, I didn't do anything to Kelvin.
Yeah, Calvin said Adam pushed him off track.
Oh yeah, blame Adam. Yeah, standard stuff.
Anyhow,
Wait,
shout out to Matt House.
Is he blaming me or you?
Oh, it could be you. Could be both of us.
Oh no! I hope he's
Anybody
Oh,
named Adam? I
no.
guess might be a little Adam hate going on here. I don't know.
Maybe.
We won't stand for that.
Anyway, anyone you would like to give a shout out to?
Sure. Well, first of all, shout out to you guys for putting this stuff on. It's awesome watching the races back and hearing your commentary and everything. So definitely appreciate you. Shout out to all the admins, the stewards, everybody who makes SRA tick. Shout out to the Antons, Madhouse, SCR, and I got a long list here. Good luck to my boys Ian and Kyle tomorrow in D2. They're gonna kill it. Oh geez. Shout out to my wife for tolerating all the time I put into this. Appreciate her.
Shout out to the wife for sure.
Yep. I think I got everybody. If I didn't, I love you anyway.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Adam. Congratulations again on your result for this evening. And we'll shoot you back down in the chat, and hopefully we talk to you again before the season's over.
Awesome. Yeah, appreciate it. Hope so. See y'all later.
See ya.
See ya. Time for the $1 million question. Michael Many. Hello, Michael.
Hello.
Oh, you
Wait,
drudged him up.
I drudged. He was there, and it's the $1 million question of the day. What was your wing?
Yeah.
I was on zero wing.
Okay. Asked and answered. Well, congratulations on P2. I mean, not a track where you think zero wing setup's going to be successful at all. So, obviously a little bit of help to get to the second, but I mean, you had third pretty well and handle before that.
Yeah. First lap, pretty solid. Let's start. Quali was interesting. I did pretty solid, but not the best. But I mean, first lap, that was beautiful. I really enjoyed that first lap. Got a solid overcut on Denarte. Not sure if something happened with him in the pit lane. And then, yeah, obviously, rest of the race went in my favor. But setup was honestly great here because of how much mechanical grip you need. With how low I ran the rear, it lended itself to a really good, like the chicanes were really solid because of how low it didn't have a ton of rake, so it wouldn't get quite upset. And the whole last sector is pretty slow, so the mechanical grip was very, very solid. First sector was quite the struggle, though. Once I lost the rear tires, it was a little cooked, but it was a good time. I have no regrets.
Well, that's awesome to hear. Yeah, we keep, obviously we're seeing your, know you're driving. I'm just like, Michael's not qualifying very well. And we're just like, yeah, he's running no wing. Like, he's not going to qualify well at all because everyone else is running as much wing as they can. So no, I mean, yeah, obviously you're, obviously as you just laid out, the setup lent itself here, but I think maybe you're also getting just a hang on it a little bit more.
Yeah, it's definitely similar driving each week. Setup's been pretty similar. This week I made it a lot stiffer overall, which I don't know how it worked out, but I think it was good for the curbs. Next week though, I'm a bit curious on if I'm gonna have to make a diversion because I don't know if you know the 488 speed there, but it theoretically needs a minus 60 kilograms. So we'll have to see my pace early on in the week, and I might have to make a slight diversion. We'll see. Not sure yet. All
I'd say is the last time I drove the 488 Evo at Imola, it was the breaking point of the Grid Thieves conglomerate. That plus then Zolder afterwards, then Olton right after that. It just completely ruined us forever. So yeah, any bop that you can get on that car at that track at Imola is going to be helpful. But if it's going to be real weather, so if it's going to rain, do you think that's going to help you at all, or would you prefer it to be dry?
I'm really not sure. I think wet might help the low wing a little bit, but it's a shame because I do think I'd be able to make some solid overtakes on the straight if I ran no wing, but the pace might be a little brutal. And I'm other than last week, championship's not going too badly. So like, I don't know if we'll see. I'll need to see my pace. I'm not sure.
Okay.
So,
well,
wait,
Steph,
Marty Missile wants to know if you're running zero wing all season.
That's my plan. I have so far. Every single I could post the setups. But yeah, it's been tough. But that's what I'm saying. For Imola, since it's gonna be a slower car. It just will be by like 20 kgs. If I'm off by like over a second, I think I might be putting on some wing. But
yeah,
we'll see. I really want to though. If the pace is there, I put in some effort this week because I just had time earlier in the week compared to last week's, and it worked out. So maybe I can do the same thing for Imola. We'll see. We'll have to see.
Well, we'll have to keep an eye on that for sure. Steph, I know you got two.
Oh, I have to admit. So I have Fosley next to me, and he kind of gave me the mouth like, "What track is it next week?" And I told him. He knows the 488, so the look I got, was not a hopeful one. I'll tell you that.
The car would be really quick on the straight, though. I mean, I'd with zero wing, I've been doing Lexus speeds, so it's been real fun. It has been real fun. I don't know. I mean, Imola, it'll probably, if I do zero wing, it'll probably be good over the curbs. So that's one thing. Probably be good in the hairpin. Probably be good in the last two corners. But like first section in Aqua Minerale, that's gonna be miserable. But we'll have to see.
I believe in you.
I believe in myself for now until I do laps, and maybe it won't look as good. But I have high hopes. I'm feeling good.
All right, Steph, I know you got one more question for him.
Well, Bailey wants you to live steward Anton and Andrew's collision, but we're not going to do
that. No, we're absolutely not doing that.
Okay, well, I don't have a saying. I can. Okay, my opinion is that I think it would be a 110, and I think it would be downgraded to just a 1 penalty point in 0 seconds because Andrew did enough to let the position back by. That is the way I see it. It sucks that it was a byproduct that he also spun, probably because of some warm tires. Especially knowing how the 488 goes into that corner, it's a little spicy. So
yeah, it's a tough one.
Crappy situation, but I think it would be hard to give him a time penalty there.
Yeah,
unfortunately. So I don't think I'm going for P1. I think I'm out of the picture.
Bailey said he was kidding in all caps.
Nah, that was a fun one. I can't steward it, so what's wrong with that?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you can't.
Too late. You open your mouth and that worms.
Just an opinion. That's all.
I mean, Bailey's always wrong about everything, so might as well add on to that.
Get him.
So anyone you want to give a shout out to while you're up here?
Not Bailey, obviously Jason Allen. I mean, fantastic admin, fantastic driver's briefing today. I made sure to let him know that after. I guess another shout out to Jason Allen for being a great steward as well. He's always doing great stuff. Dan Cran, he's huge for the program right now. So, yeah, I'll leave it there.
Do you want to give Jason 2 more shout outs? One for winning a race and another for winning the SRA Masters at Daytona?
I don't want to give him too much praise. Maybe later. Maybe later. Yeah.
That's fair.
He'll understand.
All right, Michael. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll shoot you back down in the chat, and hopefully we talk to you again before the season's over.
I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, have a good night.
All right. Well, that wraps us up for tonight. The right things up here. And I'll take a really quick look at our season calendar. As we've mentioned, we will be at Imola next week, and it is Adam, you said
it'll be real weather. So the weather that it will be on, I don't know if I think I should have clarified this. I think they're going to take the weather from next Tuesday, and that's how they're going to set the weather for the week. I don't know when they're going to set that, though. I think that's probably been communicated, but I just have not been paying attention to that since I'm not racing. So at some point, they will be taking the actual weather and then applying that, and that will be what's used. So I believe the weather that's forecasted the last time someone looked was it's going to be cold, which our drivers are all going to love. But obviously any chance of rain is going to, obviously bring something on. So yeah, it'll be interesting to keep an eye on for the next week.
Yep, definitely. And I'm excited for that. And this back half of the season, I think you and I, we talked about the other day. Oh,
it's the best.
We're so psyched. Oh my gosh. Imola, Snetterton, Kyalami, and Red Bull Ring. Oh.
For the best.
We're so excited. Hope you guys are too. Thank you for having joined us today. If you are so inclined, you can catch the replays over on YouTube for D1. And also Divisions 3 and 5 we're racing this evening, and their replays will be over on YouTube also. Tomorrow night, we will have Divisions 2 and 4 racing at the same time as we've had this evening for 1, 3, and 5. You can catch them over on YouTube, and Division 2 will also be live broadcast over on Twitch. So definitely catch one of those. Racing in every division has been fantastic, very competitive, just up and down the divisions. Like we mentioned at some point during the stream, they're all sweaty now. And
for sure.
Yeah. It's nuts. So again, thank you for joining us. Hope to see you next week. Adam?
No, nothing else. You captured it well. Catch the VOD. If you only watch this, watch the VODs in 3 and 5 when you have a chance, and tune in tomorrow for 2 and 4. The racing is going to be excellent.
Awesome. Thank you, and have a great evening.
Bye.
When I was just a new driver, I asked Coach Jeffries, what will I be? Will I be speedy? Will I crash out? Here's what he said.